we got ourselves a nice secondary tow today. Look at that old girl. Yeah. We worked a rollover on this, I don't know, a while ago. So we're gonna go and take this thing to Peterbilt. And she's a little tore up. So along with that spring issue there, we've got some broken U-bolts. So now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna wrap around the frame rail somewhere around here and run our chains down and grab them to our underreach there. So we've got a crushed fuel tank. This job, we actually did this rollover. It had about, I don't remember how much. It had a light load in the trailer, all the way up in the nose. It was dog food, maybe like 10,000 pounds. And he dropped off the edge of a side road. The trailer laid over, and this truck didn't actually completely go over. It twisted really hard. So as you can see, the cab is leaning pretty hard. I didn't film this rollover, even though I wanted to, because it was kind of in the middle of a tornado. Like, there was tornado warnings and extreme heavy thunderstorms and rain going on, and we had 3 or 4 different people were watching the weather for us, making sure that if lightning started coming down, we got our booms down out of the air. It was crazy. So we were at a full-blown rush. We didn't have time to deal with cameras when we did this rollover. But yeah, here we are for the secondary tow. So I'm gonna get this thing loaded up and give you guys a peep of this new 16-ton, the medium duty, new to us 16-ton. Look at that old girl. Shoo! I think that truck's gonna be a money-making machine for us. I'm gonna do a walk around here in the next couple of days. Show you guys some of the products that we've put on it, and kind of what it's going to be used for. It's actually going to be used for doing stuff like this, but today we're going to use my truck because that one's not licensed yet. So I've got to flip my receivers here and put my end caps on so I can sling this thing. Getting ahead of myself. It's still early. It's about 7 a.m. Mother Nature said it's already going to be 80 degrees this morning. So apparently her plan is to make me sweat today. All right, here's what I got. Here's how I do these. Wrap around the frame, down behind the axle, in front of the tie rod end, and that chain will come across, and it's going to come into that end cap. And then you mirror it as best as you can on the other side. But except this side, I got it behind the shock, around the frame, underneath the axle, and it goes to the other side, end cap. Checking for a lock on the hood. right, so as you can see, one thing I didn't like here is these are rubbing on right here. So I'm gonna flip these around to the other side, so that puts that out there and that one out there. That way I don't have to worry about that. I want to lift on the chains, not on the actual. I want the truck unit to hang from the chains. That magnet's strong. All right, so as you can see here, I've got it. I need to get that buttoned up a little bit more, but it's not on the oil pan, and it's creating a cradle to hold that axle, since all them U-bolts, even that U-bolt is bent. So it's providing a cradle for the axle, and the entire unit is resting in those chains. Do a little bit of a test there to make sure she's not going to go nowhere. And she didn't. All right, so let's go see what we did here to put air to it. Did we plumb right into the tank? Did we use the fitting on the wall, on the frame rail here? I don't see a fitting on the frame rail. Usually these Packars have a fitting right there on the frame, but I don't see it. I'll bet, since it was up on its side, we went right into the tank. Yeah, see, there's the hanging down. All right. So what I'm probably gonna do is come back here, not to that one, but to that brake valve right there, and I'm gonna put air into that. I believe that's gonna be my one. All right, so originally I was incorrect. I didn't think that was the right one, and I was right. It's not the right one. The right one is under here, underneath the axle, underneath the front axle. It's right there. So you can see where I disconnected the top line out of it. I've got my line plugged into it. What we're gonna do here is, you should be able to see that. We're gonna run air right there, and you should be able to hear the brakes release. Except I didn't get that plugged in all the way. Whoopsies. Morning, sunshine. Good morning. How are you? Just to let you know, I'm recording. So what's up, lube tube? Why is that not gripping? Right size hose.
Want me to remove the drive shaft?
Yeah, please go ahead.
All right. Speaking of that, I need to go over there and get the drive shaft.
Yeah, I was about to ask you where that was.
Out there in the field.
Way out yonder. Okay, well, never mind. Because apparently it's not the hose. Something wrong with it fitting.
Good morning. How are you?
Now, take two.
Huh?
I'm talking to the camera.
Oh.
Brakes
There they
released. Ta-da! Say hi, Deidre. Oh, you're Shane. Where did she go?
Hi.
There she is. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm in a difficult situation. You guys around me.
Yeah, now that we're around you, don't start cussing.
I'm very vulnerable under there. All right, so air to the brake valve, which that was a lot more work than it was worth. I really should have just put a fitting in the tank, but I wanted to be cool. I've got a chain slung, which would have been a great job for my spring hangers, except it's got that broken front spring mount. All right, so now I can suck this old girl in here. Get it in nice and tight, like. All right, so we got the tow light added on. We got drive shaft secured to the tail. Of course, we did the rollover, so we pulled the drive shaft out completely. Got my air lines up here and secure. They can't go nowhere, can't fall down. Hood is secure. I put a strap on the hood. Running, it's over on that side. Got my safety chains on. We are good to roll. All right, so I stopped here just before we got on the 4-lane in Russellville because it was leaning a little bit on me. So the situation I'm running into is here with the way it's chained and this being just so damaged. It's wanting to pull away, but I've repositioned my chains and repositioned my crossbar here so it's good and level across the front of the truck. It's this situation when you got that front leaf spring broken like that, where it secures to the frame, you kind of run into that situation every once in a while. But that's just a little update for you guys. We're about halfway to our destination here, which is Rush Truck Centers in Bowling Green. So there we go. All right, so we just got that Peterbilt dropped off at Rush in Bowling Green, and we're headed back to our other location in Katie's, over to the shop. We got a 2022 Mack MD, which is like their medium duty flatbed style truck. We're headed over to get it. It was involved in a rollover. It's another secondary tow that they finally paid for. So we're taking it down to Nacarado and Laverne, which is down by Nashville. So we got a little bit of running to do today. It's about an hour and a half from our lot to Bowling Green, and then about an hour and a half back to our other lot, and about an hour and a half down to Laverne. So we should be coming up on Shane here in a little bit. He's actually going to towing a tractor trailer to Rush where we just left. Somebody broke down in the middle of Elkton, and so he's telling them to the Rush Truck Center. If you guys watched the video about the camper, the RV being pulled by the Kenworth T2000, that I think it's titled "This Could Have Been So Much Worse." I'll put the link in the description. When I left that video, I said we had a rollover to go get to. This Mack that we're going to get is the rollover. We didn't end up recording it because it rolled completely over, was in the ditch, back on its wheels. The entire load was taken off of it, and the company actually already had people out there cleaning up the load. So we didn't have anything to do with. We just hooked it up and towed it to our shop. But yeah, that's why we didn't record that one. But that's the truck we're going to go get. So like I said, if you watch the video of the RV, this is the truck I left that scene to go get on another accident. So we'll see you when we get to the shop. Woo, buddy. See that? It's going to be that kind of temperature. Do what? Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Yep. They go in the P1. Yep, just to the right of the fifth wheel plate. It's going to be that kind of temperature where I got to remember to shut my door and roll my window up. Hot. So we just got back from Bowling Green, and this is the unit. We're here at the shop getting ready to load up this brand new Mack that I've rolled over. Look at the damage on her. Shoo, buddy. Of course, it has the windows are broken in it, and so we crash wrapped around the windows and everything. Broke the U-bolts on the bed. Of course, we pulled the drive shaft. This thing was fully loaded with lumber when it rolled over. It's pretty crazy. And it rolled completely over and landed back on its wheels. So that's crazy. But toolbox is all tore up, so we gotta secure some stuff. Insurance companies already came and looked at it, and they said take it down to Nacarado Truck Center in Laverne. So that's what we're doing. Deidre is rearranging where I just set up for that sling tow. She is putting my end caps away, and we're gonna rearrange. She's training for be a do-all operator. A little bit of heavy, a little bit of light, a little bit of do everything that she can get her hands on. So it's pretty cool. Hey, where's that ratchet strap from? That's my other one that's been missing forever. Hey, you know how I said I've been missing a retractable ratchet strap?
Yes.
I found it.
Nice, nice. Way to go. Merry Christmas.
That's the one problem you have when you get a bunch of people on a wreck scene and they're all working out of your truck.
Yes.
Is you don't know where people put straps, and they strap that door shut with that ratchet. So don't let me forget to get my ratchet strap back.
Nice Easter egg.
Yeah, nice Easter egg. Today's a good day. All right, so yeah, we gotta strap the hood shut. We don't have to strap that door shut no more. We're gonna strap the drive shaft up and get her loaded here. Yeah, this one should just be a normal front axle. Yep, nothing crazy. Look how new it is. Everything's so new and so clean. Look at that pretty Turbski. Got a Volvo air conditioner on it, as it is a Volvo. Being said it's Mack. Mack and Volvo are the same company. I am surprised they don't have us taking it to Mack though. They have us taking it to Nacarado. Got some dirt in the wheel. We need to make sure we get all that out, so I don't fly out going down the road. And we caged the brakes when we towed it because it was faster. I'm trying to find all that, which I could go to there. That green line on the top of that parking brake valve. But I'm gonna go find the air dryer and do some learning real quick. Yep. Yeah, this will be a pretty simple cut and dry tow, so go ahead and do what you know. There's the dryer. And I'll bet it's just like a Freightliner. And I can put air. Let's see. I can put air right there. Right there to the tanks. Yep. So instead of tapping a fitting in the tank and one tank, you can put, that's a big airline though. I don't know if I got hose that big on the truck. Let's go find out. I'm carrying my gloves around. I haven't put them on and I'm stupid for that.
Wait, how I need this in position?
Yeah. No, you can do it. I'm tinkering. Yeah. This would be what I would use. There's no way that's big enough. That's a gigantic airline coming off of that. Not even as big as the thing that goes on the inside. All right. Which I'd bet I bet I could pull that fitting and put air there. The only, well, I guess it's got the compressor fitting right there. So I could pop that off and put a fitting on that. That right there will work. That's what I'll do. Oh, and it's got the Volvo fitting. Oh, right there. Right there. That is basically just like a tire valve. So you can put air right there as well. I wonder where that yellow line goes. This yellow line goes right here too. So I'll bet you if I pulled this one, there we go. I'll go get the right fitting for this. I could probably put air right there and air up all the whole system. Into this thing. I'll be right back. So there's that. Got a quick connect fitting on that line. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna bring air back to it. Let's see if it airs up the tanks. Huh? No, it's probably the straps, probably wedged behind it. So you gotta kind of mess with it. You may have to push the button and pry it out. Sometimes if you latch the strap in there on accident, it'll give you a fight. Sounds like she's airing up. Have a look. I forgot that I don't have a key for this. 3,000 miles on it. Driver had dropped off the edge of the road. No, I put air to it, so I was hoping I had a key.
Yeah, they didn't have a key.
But I forgot we didn't have a key, yeah. So brakes are released. Cool, cool. I got this shut once before. Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, bud.
There it goes. Can't get violent with everything, you know?
Right, sometimes you gotta have a little finesse, like shoot forward.
Yeah. It's a strong magnet.
Yeah.
I just broke all the glue that was holding it on there.
Now it's not a.
That's upsetting. Well, the magnet's fine.
Yeah, but
It's the plastic that's not. Just have to change that. How's it coming under here with the straps? That's a halfway decent air leak. I wonder where that leak's at. Let's go find out. One of the tank valves is cracked open. There it is. That tank valve right there. Oh, it's broke. All right. That makes sense. Those are the things you run into, you know?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, all right, so Volvo and Mack have changed to metric fittings, so I didn't have a fitting for that tank to plug it off, but I was able to tighten it up some more. It wasn't very tight, so I was able to tighten it up some more and slow it down to the point it's safe to tow and gonna hold enough air pressure. The only other option I would have had would have been cage the brakes, but we're not doing that today. We're not doing no stinking brake caging today. So Deidre's tying up the drive shaft. Deidre, I would probably, I would bring the hook end of the ratchet strap to that U-bolt.
This one?
Yep.
Is that on the U-bolt over here?
No, the hook end. The strap end.
This one?
The strap, not the ratchet.
Pull it all the way out?
No, don't pull it out. Leave it through the drive shaft like you are. Bring it up to that U-bolt and hook it on that U-bolt.
Which one? This one?
No, up here on the bed. The one that holds the bed on. The other way. Yep, there you go. And then bring your ratchet
So up here.
here.
There's a hole right here, and
Yep.
then there's a couple right here.
You probably won't get in those
Okay.
on the frame rail, but you can go right there.
Twisted.
Yeah, you should be able to untwist it. There you go. Just hold your strap straight where it's going to come into the ratchet. All right, and then slide your other one up. I dropped the magnet to the bottom. I broke the glue off it. It's a strong magnet. Broke the plastic. I'll get this one because I'm over here. Yep.
Whoa, whoa. There we go.
And we're gonna bring that up to where she's tight to the bottom of the frame rail. Apparently she wants to be. Two trailer park girls go around the outside.
Tighter?
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah. Now she's tight. Now she can go.
Good, good.
Cool, cool. All right. Then we need to see if the brakes are still released. They may not have been because I let all the air out of the tanks. Oh, they stayed released. All right. Safety chains, tow light, and then strap all the weird stuff. Just because I do have a little bit of an air leak left, I'm gonna go. You can tell it's hot, but my face looks like I just tried to be a twin with a tomato. But since I do still have an air leak, I'm checking my gauge here to make sure I'm still good on air pressure. Ooh, that's applied pressure, there we go. Which I am. She's maintaining at 125. That's where she rides. It actually rides a little bit higher, so it's probably about ready to pop off. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She's riding, so we're holding good air pressure. We're gonna send it. Get safety chains put on here. Look at Matt rolling in here like he owns the place. Ridiculous owners. But yeah, safety chains real quick. Deidre's doing that, and then I got put the tow light on and double check everything. Strap all the side pieces, and then that'll be it. We'll be on the road to Nashville. Alrighty, we are hooked here and just about ready to get out of here. So we'll walk around. We'll run a strap up over the hood. Mr. Mack's alien bulldog. He looks like an alien. His alien bulldog is holding our strap up on the hood the way it runs over. Deidre ran our safety chains. We got our air ran. We got our straps hooked nice and beautifully around the axle. We've got our airline bungeed here and secured. The brakes are released in the cab. We're going to take the crash wrap off the windows, Deidre, because that hole in the windshield, air comes in that and it'll blow that right off going down the road. So we were able to get that piece of wood that's right there. We were able to get it re-secured. Drive shaft is up. Once again, I said brakes are released. Tow light is on. This is kind of Deidre's first hook by herself with supervision. The only thing that I really did was deal with the air. So I said there's the drive shaft, she's up. That's secured, hood's secured. I need to get that off real quick. The door's tweaked, but it is closed. Like I said, we got that little bit of an air leak there, but that's as tight as that's gonna go. I'm gonna end up breaking it off if I go any tighter than that. So that's it. We're gonna tow this thing down to Laverne. So I'm not sure why they have it going to the Volvo, or well, Nakarada, which is normally a more Volvo dealer. Yes, Volvo and Mack are the same company, or at least owned by the same, but it's a Mack. And I'm going to Laverne, Nakarada. There's a Mack dealer in Laverne. I don't know. Somebody else is paying that bill, not me. So they want it to go to Laverne. That's where we take it. So that's pretty much the end of it. I don't think anything else crazy is going to go on today. Probably gonna, that's 2 tows, 2 secondary tows, a little bit behind the scenes for you guys. So a little bit of different way than our normal hookups. I started the first part of this video just after 7:30. It's 2:30, and we got about an hour and a half ride down to Laverne. So this will probably pretty much do our day in, unless something else comes in after we get back. But so, assuming this is the last call of the day, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, hit subscribe. It really helps out the YouTube algorithms. When you guys interact with the channel, I try to interact back too. So if you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything of that nature, anything you want to say, leave it in the comments, and I will I'll probably respond. I try to respond, so when I get the chance. So there we have it. See y'all.